Some of the biggest names in Hollywood are actually hiding a secret that could end their acting careers forever. Most stars just move their lips to a recording, but these 10 celebrities have voices that are better than most pop stars. You'll see how one famous actress accidentally reached the top of the music charts and actually hates it. Here are 10 actors who are insanely good singers. 10. Chris Pine. Chris Pine is famous for leading giant spaceships and robbing banks in movies like Hell or High Water.
You got any idea how much I owe Debbie in child support?
Got enough in your front pocket.
His father was an actor and told casting directors about him after he finished college. But before he was a movie star, he spent his time on stage at the University of California, Berkeley. He performed in many plays like Orestes at Zellerbach Hall. Did you know his eyes are a special color called Windex blue? He showed off his golden voice when he played a prince in the musical Into the Woods in 2014.
Agony beyond power of speech.
He sang a famous song called Agony with actor Billy Magnussen. People were shocked to hear how high he could sing without any help. Even the legendary Barbra Streisand was impressed and asked him to sing on her album called Encore. They sang a mix of two songs called I Will Be Seeing You and I've Grown Accustomed to Her Face. More recently, he played a singing king in the Disney movie Wish and sang with Ariana DeBose. He has a voice that sounds like the classic stars from the old days of movies. 9. Jensen Ackles. Jensen Ackles is the star of the show Supernatural, where he played Dean Winchester for 15 seasons. On the show, his character often sang badly just to annoy his brother. But in real life, Jensen is a professional singer in a rock band called Radio Company. He formed this band in 2018 with his old roommate Steve Carlson. They've been writing and performing together for almost 15 years. Fans were shocked when they heard his real voice at the end of a Supernatural episode in season 15. The song was called Sounds of Someday, and it showed he could sing very high notes. He often performs at fan events and sings with a band called Loudon Swain. One time, he even got emotional while singing about his missing co-star Jared Padalecki. He also sang the theme song from The Dukes of Hazzard with his friend Christian Kane. He's a very deep and soulful voice that sounds like real country rock. If a monster hunter can sing like a rock star, what about a famous lawyer from the Bronx? 8. Kerry Washington. Kerry Washington is known for very serious roles on TV, but she actually started out in musical theater. When she was a young girl, she joined the Tada Youth Theater in New York City. She spent her high school and college years doing many musicals. Did you know her dance teacher in the 1990s was the superstar Jennifer Lopez? Kerry said it was like meeting an old love when she finally got to sing in the movie The Prom in 2020. She played a mother who was very conservative and didn't want her daughter to go to a dance.
Because there is one thing that matters to me more than anything else.
She had to practice hard and worked with a Broadway star named Ariana DeBose. She even sang on a special Disney show during the holidays. She was nervous about singing on camera after so many years, but her voice is strong and sounds like she never left the stage. She says that finding her voice again was one of the best parts of her year. 7. Emma Stone. Emma Stone has a very scratchy voice that makes her stand out from everyone else. Did you ever wonder why her voice sounds so different?
Our dreams may finally come true.
This happened because she was a very loud baby who had something called colic. She cried so much that she got bumps on her vocal cords when she was very young. She used theater to help her deal with big feelings and panic attacks when she was a child in Arizona. She did a lot of youth theater, including a musical about the giant ship Titanic. Her big break in music came when she played a character named Sally Bowles in the Broadway show called Cabaret. She performed 8 times every week and even had to stay silent for many days to save her voice for the stage. A movie director saw her performing and knew she was perfect for a movie called La La Land. She had to train for 10 weeks to learn how to do tap and dancing and ballroom dancing every single day. She was very nervous because she says she's not the greatest singer in the world, but she sang a song called Audition live on camera and won an Academy Award for her hard work. 6. Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson is one of the biggest film stars in the world, but she also makes indie music.
I don't want you coming here, no way.
In 2008, she released an album of songs originally written by a man named Tom Waits. Her voice is very deep and sounds like a dream. Even the legendary David Bowie sang on the album with her. She also made an album of duets with a singer named Pete Yorn in 2009. They recorded their parts in only 2 afternoons. People say her singing voice sounds a bit like Amy Winehouse. She even has an all-girl band called The Singles. In the animated movie Sing, she played a porcupine named Ash who loves punk rock. She sang a powerful song called Set It Free that showed she could be a real rock star. She has even performed live at the giant Coachella Music Festival with a rock band. She likes to make music that's different and not just like regular pop songs. 5. Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper did something very extreme to prepare for his movie A Star Is Born. He wanted to play a country music star, but his voice didn't sound right. He spent 18 months taking vocal lessons to learn how to sing with a gravelly voice. He even worked with a coach for a year to lower his speaking voice by a whole octave. He wanted to sound exactly like his co-star Sam Elliott. His other co-star Lady Gaga told him they had to sing everything live on the set. This was very scary for him, but he practiced 4 hours a day for 5 days a week. He even performed on a massive stage at a music festival in the UK called Glastonbury in front of a real crowd. His song Shallow became a giant hit all over the world. People couldn't believe it was really him because he sounded so much like a real musician. He worked hard for a year, but our next actor has been singing since he was a teenager in drama school. 4. Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor is a Scottish actor who's been a singer for a very long time.
This part of me, you'll never know.
He went to a famous drama school in London when he was 18 years old. Before he was famous, he worked as a stagehand at a theatre. He became a massive star in the movie musical Moulin Rouge in 2001. He played a poet who falls in love and has to sing very difficult songs. He hit high notes that surprised everyone, including his co-star Nicole Kidman. He also performed on stage in London in a show called Guys and Dolls for 6 months. Later, he played the character Lumiere in the movie Beauty and the Beast. He had to sing the famous song Be Our Guest, but he had to record it twice. He found it hard to do the French accent while singing, even though he's been married to a French woman for 22 years. He says that he loves singing and dancing and feels very happy on a musical set. Ewan makes it look easy, but this next star keeps his music very secret. 3. Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson is a huge movie star, but he's very shy about being a musician.
For how long? How long?
He's been playing the piano and guitar since he was only 4 years old. Before he became famous for the Twilight movies, he played his music in small pubs in London. He says that music is his backup plan if he ever stops being a famous actor. When the first Twilight movie came out, he had 2 songs on the soundtrack called Never Think and Let Me Sign. He wrote these songs himself with his friends. His voice sounds very mature and deep, like an old blues singer. Fans love his music so much that they still listen to his secret songs many years later. Recently, some new songs were listed with his name on a music website, so he might be releasing more soon. He's even made music for other movies like High Life. 2. Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. is one of the most famous actors on the planet today, but long ago he actually wanted to be a musician before he became a star.
Every breath you take.
He started playing the keyboard and writing songs about 20 years ago. He showed the world he could sing on a TV show called Ally McBeal. He sang songs like Smile and White Christmas with a smoky and expressive voice. In 2004, he released his own album called The Futurist. He wrote 8 of the songs on the album himself. The music is a mix of jazz and folk that sounds very deep. Some of the songs talk about hard times he'd had in the past with drugs and losing his job. He said he was just singing about what he knew from his life. He even played the piano on the tracks. It's a very strange coincidence that he named his album The Futurist years before he played a character called a futurist in the movies. Music can tell a life story, but can a song become a hit if the actor hates it? 1. Kate Winslet is our number 1 because she had a giant hit song without even trying to be a singer. In 2001, she provided the voice for a character in an animated Christmas movie. The producers asked her to sing a ballad called What If for the movie. Kate told them she was not a singer, but she'd give it a shot. She thought her voice would be so bad they'd hire a professional to replace her. Instead, the song was so beautiful that they released it as a single. It became a massive success, reaching number 6 in the UK charts. It even went to number 1 in countries like Ireland and Austria. Kate was so shocked because she never wanted a singing career. She only agreed to let them sell the song if the money went to help children in need. Kate says she actually hates the song, and wishes it would disappear forever. Her husband even plays it to tease her when they're on vacation. Even though she doesn't like being a pop star, she still lets the money from the song go to charity. She's a truly amazing singer who achieved something most musicians only dream of while she was trying to help others. These 10 actors prove that being a star is about more than just reading lines. They've spent years training and recording music that people love to listen to every day. It's incredible to see how many of our favorite movie stars have a secret life as amazing singers.